Welcome to Richmond as the 16U St. James team will end their season today. Last game on the CBHL schedule against Richmond. Unfortunately, we confirmed that Blake did, in fact, break his collarbone last night. Broke it in two places, so he will be out for a little while. All the thoughts with him and his family. I think Yazin is here, so although it looked like he had a bad knee injury last night, he looks sight lines are not great here. I can't see that near side corner, but I can lean a bit and I'll try to describe what's going on. The small St. James cheering section right there in the stands. That little stand is all the St. James parents. I think I count 12 players, so I'm going to guess. I guess we may have to do the 3D thing that we did in the game yesterday. 3 lines with 3D, maybe rotate someone between D and forward. I see Wilder out there too. Wilder needed to be helped off last night. I'm pretty sure that was him. And he also looks ready to play, as does Gabe, who had some wrist issues. And last time we played Richmond at St. James, the game was a tie. I don't remember if it was a 2-2 tie or a 3-3 tie. So this could be with the short rest, getting home 11:30 or so last night, and having to drive down here this morning, 2 hours, hour and a half. Hopefully we can get our legs going and get a goal to start this game off. All right, so Yazin looks to be the top center here with Harrison and Jihan at the wing. Back end is Henrik and Jack. Evan in net. And we already warning the wings to stay back, and that's going to be a face-off win there for Richmond, and they'll try to get it over the blue line. Puck is in close. And Jack's going to tip it up to Jihan. Jihan's going to just slap it out, trying to find Yazin, and he couldn't. It's going to take me a minute to adjust to not turn the camera too much. Ooh, big hit there in the corner on Henrik. And Jack is going to get it up the wall. The wing is not there. And Richmond almost. Now Harrison's able to get it up. He tried to find Jihan, and he's going to. No icing call. Jihan has it. Harrison is going to come down the middle and kept in by Yazin. Now Harrison will go. Everyone going for a change while poor Jihan was left to fight there in the corner. He still has it. He's going through everyone. He'll rip it at the net and it's saved by Richmond. I'll continue my Jihan fandom here. I think he's been playing really well for us as of late. Next line here looks like Sonny, Sebastian, and Charlie. Joe and Oliver back on defense. Puck is shot in just wide of the net. Sonny will dump it for Charlie. Now that's going to go high. Joe tries to grab it. He can't. And he'll regroup here through the neutral zone around a number of Richmond players. Still going. He's still got it. He's going to center it. Sonny was there. Now it's going to come up the wall. Oliver's trying to keep it in. He does. Sebastian can't. And back comes Richmond. They'll dump and change behind the play. Oliver in behind the net, and now that's taken over by Sebastian. He tried to get it up to Charlie. A missed pass there. That's no ice. St. James will make more changes. And on comes the third line here, which is going to be Wilder. Oh, Wilder turns it over. He's got Gabe cutting for the net. It looks like Harrison playing center for this line. And now that puck is going to go up. Kept in by Wilder. Harrison can't get to it, and that's shot out to Jack. Jack will get it up to Gabe. Gabe trying to get it in. Kept in by Wilder again. And it's bouncing around, and hand pass is called, and so we'll get a face-off. I think inside the Richmond zone. No, he's going to call it outside. .14:42 here to go. And that puck was won over the wall. Wilder taking some shots. Harrison trying to get it back to the D. He does. And now Henrik just going to send it up to Wilder. Wilder couldn't hold it. Richmond will go D to D and come up the near side. Nope, they're going to try that stretch play a little bit. Harrison can't get it. Big hit there by him in the neutral zone, and now Jack will go near side corner. He'll get it up the wall to Gabe. Gabe can't get it out. Jack does. And the players had gone for a change. Kind of a slow start here. That's Sonny. He almost got it there. D goes Richmond, and then cross ice. Good D played there by Henrik. He'll go for a change as he gets the puck up to Jihan. Jihan through traffic. And, that's kept on sides. Now in the corner. High off the wall. Joe, that's offsides. And the referee will blow the whistle. We'll get a face-off just outside the Richmond blue line. Oliver and Joe on the back end now. That's one pair with Jack and Henrik the other. This is Sebastian on the face-off. He'll win it back cleanly. And it's sent in by Oliver. Far side corner now, up the wall. Richmond will get that and break it out. Into the neutral zone they come and turn back by Henrik again. Jihan, big hit on the bench area. He got pinned. Ooh, a big hit on Joseph. And then Sebastian trying to get back. And sent around to Joe. Joe will take a shoulder check and come up the near side wall. He lost it at the last second. Centered. Fired wide of the net. Richmond still doesn't have a shot here. Too softly up the wall. And kept in. Now we're starting to face the puck a little bit. And puck is in near side corner, controlled by Richmond. Dumped into the corner to the player with no number. And centered. Richmond has it. They'll glove it down, get it up, load it high to the point. Back to the wall, intercepted by St. James. And now Jihan just can't handle it, but he'll forecheck. Changes on going on behind him. Here comes Richmond. They fire wide of the net. Shots on the board are 2-0 St. James. Richmond putting on some pressure here. They have it at the point. Now back into the corner. That's Yazin. Yazin fanned on it, trying to get it up the wall. Now Charlie ices it, but there's a Richmond player there just off the bench. They'll change the strength side, fired in on Evan, and then he'll cover up. Just under 12 minutes to go. We're in the first period. Still no score. Good win by Yazin. Jack trying to get it up to Charlie. Charlie's out there with Gabe. Richmond has it. They'll circle around, get it up to the wing on their breakout. They just give it away, though, and that puck is going to bounce right back to them, and they'll get it in deep. Jack will go behind the net. Now it's centered back. Henrik intercepts and tries to get it up the wall. Can't do it. Puck is blocked. Through the legs goes the Richmond player, and that puck gets sent wide. And now Evan is hit the post there off, knocked the net off. We'll get a face off in the St. James end here. Jackson will take this face off with Wilder and Sonny. And St. James wins that. And a good job here by Sonny. Here he comes. He'll curl, look for the trailer. He couldn't find Sebastian. It gets centered by Wilder, and no one was there for it. Now up the near side wall, into the middle, turnover. Avoiding the hit, and Sebastian blew a wheel, and back comes 3-on-2 for Richmond. And they are offside. That was a tough one for them. 3-on-2, and they just didn't gauge the speed right. And we got a little puck luck that we haven't seen in a while. We're going to face off one by Richmond. They clear it in. Puck will go all the way around and out. Wilder is there. A little bump there from Sebastian. He'll get it back to the D. And we'll go D to D here, trying to get it out off the glass. Forwards are just kind of watching the defenders. Not good. And that is a goal by Richmond. I guess that's a little bit on the legs. Looked like we just stopped skating when the defenders had the puck. All right, they're going to... Harrison, Charlie, and Jihan will come out here. Down 1-0. Harrison won it back to Charlie. Charlie avoids the hit and gets it deep. Richmond looks to come up. Pinch, kept in, high off the glass. Jihan will chase it down. Richmond got there first, and no pressure, and they'll just flip it out into the center of the ice. Jack tip it to the corner. And now this is Henrik. Henrik got stick checked there. Harrison will go and help him. Now Harrison has it. He's going to get it over to Jihan. A nice pass. Here comes Jihan. He's going to beat this player, which he does. Oh, nope, he lost the puck. Ooh, and he blew a skate there. Harrison will go into the corner, trying to get it back towards Jihan. And it popped right out front. A shot by Charlie. He got it on net, but just didn't have much on it. A little backhand there, and back comes Richmond. And there's some interference there, not called by the referee. Charlie's getting hit in the back the whole time. And then he got dumped for his troubles. And here comes Harrison. Harrison gets it up to Jihan again. He makes a move. He's got 5 people on him, and now he'll regroup. Good pass to Joseph. Joseph right up the middle. Avoids a hit, and he couldn't get the shot off. Now back will come Richmond. He hasn't on late, so he'll help on the defensive side. Sebastian around to Gabe. Gabe up the far wall. And now Richmond will dump it back in. Right near side wall, not out. Fired, hit Gabe, still not out. And now here we go. Here comes Yazin. He's over the red line. He'll make a move, and they are on sides. That's Sebastian. He looked to turn to hit Yazin, couldn't do it. Joseph avoids a hit. Lots of physical play here. There's like fighting going on between Joseph and that player. All the parents on Richmond wanting a penalty when their player started the up high stuff. Big hit on Gabe. And now back comes Richmond. They'll dump in deep. Puck will go far side. Oliver will grab it. Reverse it for Joseph. Here comes someone flying. Joseph cut back into traffic, lost the puck. Now he'll hit that player behind the net. And we'll try the other side, and that's out. Turned over by Richmond briefly. Sebastian couldn't get it. Now here comes Sonny. Sonny to Sebastian, but it got turned back over. And Evan's going to really not like that. Not much he could do. It looked like it was going wide, hit a funny bounce, and 2-0 Richmond. That's going to be, he's not going to like that one, but I got to be honest. There's not much he can do making that funny bounce. Two nothing Richmond. Hopefully we can punch back a little bit here. Richmond picked up the hitting. It seems to bother us a bit. Now Harrison on the dot. Richmond's going to win it. Sonny avoids the hit. You can see there, that's a good example of us being mindful of the physical play. Good play by Henrik. Puck's on the wall, trying to get it to Sonny. He couldn't. Back comes Richmond. And we're just going to poke it up and lost it in all that traffic. Up to Sonny. Sonny hits Harrison. He gets bumps in the back. Puck wasn't anywhere near him. I don't know how that's not interference. Now here comes Sonny. And still not in deep. Well, Sonny has it. Sonny trying to get it in. Hit a skate. And turned over. Harrison has it. He's on sides. Or maybe he's not. So offsides on St. James. We'll get a call just outside the blue line here with about 6.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Down 2-0. Sebastian had it for a second. Now Richmond will take it up ice. They'll play it to that weak side, dump and chase. Now Henrik has it. He'll go up the boards to Charlie. Charlie just sends it out, and he can't hit Gabe. He was almost there. Sent back in. Up by 2 goals here. Richmond will probably just play this physical game. Dump, chase, be physical on the boards, and make St. James work for it after this late night game that we had, which they are aware of. I was talking to one of their dads about it. Now I can see that puck hit some traffic out front. Sent in save by Evan. Now puck is behind the net. There's a Richmond player out front, but Gabe came back down to cover him. Now here comes Gabe. He almost had it on a breakaway. Sebastian got to get it up. Now this is Charlie. Charlie waiting for traffic to pass him. He'll retreat and get it back over to Joseph. Joseph goes to Sebastian. Sebastian back to Joe. Up to Gabe. Gabe will send it in. And more changes. Man, this puck turned over to Harrison, but he didn't control it. I think he was trying to tip it to Gian. Puck saved by Evan up into the glass there. Now Jihan overskated it. Puck is far corner for Joseph. Around for Jihan. Jihan will get it. Trying to hit Harrison. That's not going to be an ice if Harris can move his feet. And he slows down and will forecheck. Puck all the way out. Now Richmond has it. That was Harrison with a little stick check. Sent in to the corner. Joe is there. Now it's in this near side corner here, up the wall to Gian. He couldn't get it. And fired through traffic from the point and a save by Evan. So we started the game up two shots to 0. It's now 7-3 Richmond. So it's been 7-1. Probably in the last 6 minutes or so. This is Sebastian here on the dot. Won by Richmond. And now trying to pass it to up the middle. Puck is dumped back in by Richmond. Joseph will send it around the corner, take a hard hit on the boards. Up along the wall, that's Sonny. Sonny trying to get it to Sebastian. A little bit of a hit there by Oliver. Joe and Oliver both in the corner. Comes up to Sonny. He's going to make a move. And he tried to find Wilder. And now here comes Sebastian. He'll take a few flashes. Sonny will get it over to Wilder. And now we'll forecheck. Up the wall towards Sonny. Sonny will turn it over. And out comes Richmond. Joseph hits a hard hit on that Richmond player. And he'll go to the bench. And here comes Wilder. Wilder will regroup, trying to find Oliver. To Sonny. Sonny will skate to the middle. Off the bench, he finds Charlie. Charlie will dump it into the corner for Sebastian. And turned over to Sebastian. Sebastian, I think, is at the end of the shift. He tried to get it to Charlie and couldn't. That was Joseph and Jihan in coverage. Now we're trying to find Charlie. Here he comes. He's with Jihan. Jihan's going up the middle. Shot and rebound. St. James can't keep it in, though. Out comes Richmond. They give a little give and go through the middle. Evan will just cover up, and he gets hit by the Richmond player there. Harrison will take this draw. Evans left. And that shot by Richmond went wide. Here comes Harrison. And he'll go around the Richmond player into the corner. Drops it for Jihan. Jihan through some traffic. Harrison has it now. He'll center it, but there's no one there. Charlie had gone over to help in the corner. And back comes Richmond. Saved by Evan. Now this is Charlie. He looked for G. Couldn't find it, but Harrison picks it up and goes around that player. He gets hit through traffic again. Players getting hit when they don't have the puck to be interference. Smashing on the dot here. He's with Gabe and I think Yazin. And again, starting to lose a lot of face-offs. Puck is on the near side wall. Good job by Gabe there, keeping it in. Sebastian trying to get it. Now up off the glass. Joseph will keep it in. He'll make a move down to Gabe. Gabe will let it go by him to Sebastian. Sebastian hit into the board. Looked like a little bit of a cross check. And now kept in. Here comes Yazin. He's getting to the middle. Tried to find Gabe. Probably should have just shot that there. And now stretch pass for Richmond. They'll get there, but a good job by Joseph back in coverage. He'll do some fancy skating and get out of there. And now trying to find Yazin. He couldn't get it. Someone changed on the bench there for Richmond and was able to stop it. That puck went wide of the net and Evan put it in the corner. Now a good bounce. Here comes Gabe. The Gabe to the middle, trying to find Sebastian. Just lost it. Sebastian on the forecheck here, up off the glass and out. Jack has it. He'll go over to Oliver. Oliver up to Wilder. Wilder will send it in deep, and Gabe will go hunt it. And that puck is kept in by Henrik, and now out. Jack is there to get it to Gabe. Gabe to Henrik. Ooh, Henrik missed it. Back comes Richmond. They fire that straight up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off to Evans' right. 25 seconds to go here in the first period. Shots are 10-4 Richmond, and we are down 2-0. Harrison will take this face-off. And he takes a spill and needs to get up. Now the puck is near side corner. Sonny is there, Harrison is there, and that was Jack as well. There's a hard hit on Sonny. Harrison raises his hand to make that call. None coming. Now that will hit off the knee pad of Henrik. And still not out. And that's going to do it in the first period here. That results in 2-0 Richmond. Right. Evan will head back in net. He'll go, we'll go left to right. We'll send out Joe and Oliver on the back. Wilder, Harrison, and Sonny here will take this first face-off. Maybe having to try a bunch of different combinations. Trying to replace Blake here. Puck is up the far wall. Harrison is there to send it back to the boards. Now Sonny. Harrison had someone lined up. I thought he was going to take that hit and didn't. Puck is now behind the net. Center and oh, 3-0 Richmond. No goal. They're saying Evan kicked the net off, I think. That's no goal, I think. And we'll take the face-off in zone. That was Sebastian who won it. And St. James got away with one there. Yep, they just set the scoreboard back. 2-0 Richmond still. Here comes Charlie. He's at speed. He's going to go one-on-one. Drops it to Jihan and fires through traffic. And a good save by the Richmond goalie. Hopefully that wakes us up. We don't want to go down 3-0 now. Charlie, Jihan, and Sebastian out. Sebastian won it back. Henrik gets it over to Jihan. Now back to Sebastian. And Jihan in the corner. He'll take a hard hit. He goes down. Puck is in the corner. It was Charlie trying to get Jihan. Now it's going to go far side. Jack trying to keep it in, and he does briefly, but it gets out to Charlie. Charlie play it around to Henrik. Up to Jihan. Jihan's going to take another hit. And now this puck comes back to Jack. Jack up to Charlie. Charlie had a room there for a minute. He shoots it wide. Now up gets back to Joseph. Joseph flips it through the middle. There's no one there. And the stretch pass doesn't work. It should be an ice. And we'll get a face-off, offensive face-off now in the Richmond end to the left of their goalie. Harrison looks to take the face-off, I think. See if Joseph, he can get it back to Joseph and fire it through traffic like Reston did to us. And he gets it back. Wilder shot it, but it was wide. Harrison wins it again. Back to Wilder. That shot is blocked. In the corner, Harrison goes in. He's got Gabe out front. Now Wilder has it. He'll curl a little bit. Gets it over to Harrison. Harrison's on the board. Sent it down, trying to center it. Couldn't do it. Now Richmond will just ice it on that outlet pass. Joseph will go back and get it. And we'll get another icing here and a face-off in the Richmond end. So 2-0 after that. What appeared to be third goal by Richmond. Starting to put some pressure on here with a couple shots by Wilder. And look out, Richmond 3-on-2. Oliver can't get it as he swept at the puck. Now it's center. Joseph is there for a stick lift. And good job by Harrison lifting that stick, but it's still in traffic. Can't get it out. Joseph fighting now. Harrison will come in to help. He'll tip it against the wall, and it bounced out. Bad bounce. And now Gabe's going to hustle for it. Richmond went D-to-D and missed that pass. Up, they get it. Skips over Oliver's stick, and Joseph has it. He'll find Wilder. Wilder avoids the hit. Gabe will go for a stick lift, and he'll get it into the zone. And it got left for Harrison. Harrison couldn't get it. It was on the side of the net, and he got some contact. And the Richmond goalie will cover up for a face-off. This is Sebastian. And his feet picked up by Richmond. Good keep in though. But Richmond's going to break it out. And that puck is sent in at Evan. He'll glove it down and send it on to get for the breakout. Now, offsides here on Richmond. Sebastian has it. He'll try to find Sonny going the wrong way. Now, Henrik tried to get it on the boards and play it to himself. He couldn't. Now he has it. He'll get it up. Hard hit there on him. Richmond is taking it to us a little bit. We are tired. All the way around for Yazin. Yazin has no one. Sebastian's not able to move those legs. And that puck is going to get sent back. Richmond will play it up and get it into the zone. Henrik will take some contact. And he'll try to get it out. And Yazin couldn't get it there. Richmond will send it back in. Almost an offsides. Now Richmond will send it in and clear. And we're a little too lackadaisical there. And look out! An easy goal by Richmond. As St. James just really doesn't have any legs right now. .45 to go here in the second period. Shots are 11 for Richmond and 6 for St. James. Harrison will take this face-off. And we're going to send it in. That's a shot from Gian. Puck comes out to Charlie. He can't get it. Now Oliver will send it in. And he scores! Oliver from the outside the blue line. So now we traded in bad goalie goals there. I don't know. I think that might be unassisted. Good for Oliver. Maybe that can pick us up here. 12:26 to go, 3-1. Harrison will win it back. Joe flipped it up to Harrison, I think, and Harrison was going the wrong way. Puck is in behind the net there, far corner. Oliver will ride that Richmond player in. Harrison will go in and bump, trying to get it out. It's in his feet. And he gets it back, trying to get it out. Richmond sends it back in on Evan. Evan just covers. And we will get another face-off here to Evan's left. Lines will change. Actually won it to the wall. Richmond controls. They send it back into the corner. Near side. They're going to keep it low, trying to get it in the corner. Jack intercepted it all the way over for Wilder. Wilder trying to chip it out. And a nice play. That was out. That should be offside. Now it's out to Sonny. He just rifles it in. He's going to try that long shot now. Goalie might get some long shots. And Henrik got tipped right at the last second. Richmond controls. And now they'll get it low to high. The point will go D to D. And in through traffic on Evan. Rolling around. A nice tip by the Richmond player. And here their coach yelling loose. Eventually Evan covers it. Harrison will take this face off, won by Richmond. That puck is taken here by Charlie. Gable's going to cut to the net. Charlie around the player. He'll curl around. He'll fire in, tipped into the corner to Harrison. Harrison, that's interference. I mean, he's going for the puck and he gets hit off. Now the puck is bouncing around, stick from Harrison. He's able to fight through it, keep it in. He'll go through a bunch of sticks. He'll get hit in the corner. And Richmond tries to come out. Joe through traffic. And we will get an offensive face-off here. 10:30 to go in the second period. I'd like to see us get at least one goal here in the second period. We got 10 minutes to do that. Shots are slowly getting closer. It's 13-9 now, Richmond, as we push back. Harrison will take this face-off. He's got G and Yazin on the wings. Back to G. Nice job by G, waiting patient there and fired through. He just missed the net. Harrison's getting in a fight here with that Richmond player, and they're going to miss a breakaway pass, and it'll be an ice. So we'll keep an eye on Harrison and this player with the white shirt with no number. I think Coach Peter yelled at Harrison to cool it. They do not need a penalty now, down 3-1. All right, Harrison will take this draw. Harrison went right around him, but he couldn't control it. Picked up by the defensive Richmond and out. Now this is Jihan. He'll go around that defender. He's going to try to get it to center. He had Sebastian there, but he couldn't get it to him. Now it's going to come to Oliver. Quick up to Sebastian. Sebastian tried to get it through, and a shot there fired by Oliver. Love saved by the Richmond goalie. Yazin will now take this face off. Good win over to G. G through traffic, got deflected, and eventually bounced to the Richmond goalie. Try this again. So Sebastian's out there, but he's not playing center. Yazin is. And this time, Richmond not able to get it. Sent in by Jihan. Now Jihan trying to find Yazin. Yazin through traffic, a good shot. Another shot. And Richmond's going to get it out. More contact there. But a good save by Jack on his knees. Now here comes Yazin. Trying to find... Oh, good job keeping it in. He was trying to find... Oh, is that in? That's in. That's in. That is Yazin. So Jihan was trying to find Sebastian, then got the puck back. I think he shot, missed, and rebound bounced around, and Yazin was able to get it in. So 3-2. I'm going to say that was Yazin from Jihan. And shots are now tied, 13 apiece, 3-2. So St. James definitely has all the momentum here, playing well and caught up. Well, now they just adjusted the shots to be 15-13 St. James. Going to take a second here, and Harrison will draw. It's in his feet. He's trying to fight. Richmond will pick it up. Wings got to do a little bit better of a job getting in there and helping on the faceoffs. That D-to-D pass is not handled by Joseph. And now this is a pass, I think, intended for Harrison, but got to Sonny. Sonny will go up the wall, trying to find Charlie. Charlie's going to rake it out, gets it up to Oliver, who sends it back in. Now bouncing around, Harrison has it. He tried to golf it to the net. Now around the corner, Charlie is there and pinched by Oliver and out to Joe. Joe will send it to Sonny. Sonny will golf it in. And Richmond, two on one. Oliver doing a good job getting back into the play. And a great play by Oliver. Slapped that stick of the Richmond player as the puck got there. We avoid the wraparound, trying to find Sonny. And actually, I missed the puck. Puck got dumped back in by Richmond when they go to change. Here comes Joe. He's got some speed. Goes through the legs there. Ooh, hard hit into the corner. Now, Sebastian puts it in space for Wilder. Now, slow change there by St. James. And Richmond going to make a breakaway. And tried to find that return player. Couldn't do it. Hits the referee and out. Richmond near side here. They'll take it over. They'll dump it into the corner and go chase it. Joseph is there. Now sent into the netting by the Richmond player. You see the netting there is like hanging into the rink, if you can see it in the top left of the screen there. You can see it. That shouldn't really have hit the net, but the way the net's hanging, we'll get a face-off. Sebastian is out there. He's got Jack on his right. He'll probably send it to the wall. Gian and Wilder are the wings. Henrik the other D. Good win right back straight for Sebastian. And St. James will break it out. Not able to do it. Still kept in. Richmond, the guy's on his... Woo! He was on his backhand, but he got to his forehand and shot it. And good save by Evan through traffic in front of him. Richmond's not going to go away. They're going to punch back here. 7 minutes to go in the second period. And that was won by Sebastian. Not out. Some people unhappy about the hits, I think, on the Richmond side. Good stick here from Jihan. He's going to try to... That's interference for sure, not called. And that's Wilder going in with Sebastian trying to dig it out of his feet. Sebastian takes a hit. There's more interference here. People getting hit without the puck. 3-on-2 with Wilder getting back into it, so that'll even the numbers. And Richmond will go low to high, look for a shot from the point, and Jihan almost had a breakaway there. Now Richmond, saved by Evan. We'll just ice it because I think we're gassed. All right, we'll get another defensive face-off here to Evans' left. 6:09 in the period. Anderson gets it over to Oliver. Oliver around to Charlie. Charlie trying to find Harrison, couldn't do it. And puck is just outside the blue line there and sent back in by Richmond. Gabe will go send it in. He'll get it over to Oliver. Oliver back to Gabe. Gabe was trying to hit Charlie, couldn't do it. Richmond, that's a penalty. He held his stick. I don't see how that's not a penalty. Gabe got away with one, and Charlie will dump it. Gabe will go into the corner. Richmond has it behind the net. They flub it, and it's turned over, but we just weren't able to get there. Now it's up the wing. Charlie keeps it in. Nice move, stick handling. Through traffic. That shot bounced up on the Richmond goalie, and he's lucky to cover that up. And we'll get some offensive time here. 5:21 to go. Good job by St. James getting back into this game, down 3-0. It didn't look good, but they fought back 3-2. Offensive face-off. Harrison will take it. It's in his feet. You can see our wings not going in. They're just looking, waiting for the puck to come out. And we'll lose that face-off, and Richmond will ice it. I like to see the wings get in there when the puck's in the center's feet. Harrison John with that general player without his jersey on again. And so he's just pushing on Harrison. He's not even trying for the puck, and his wings are getting in there and getting it. St. James Harrison controls it. Send it. Ooh, a dangerous shot by Harrison. And Richmond will break it out, though. This is Joe. He's going to go take a bunch of slashes, avoid the hit, gets it up, and Yazin probably could have let that go to Sonny. He didn't know Sonny was behind him. Sent in. Evan a little off balance, and he'll make the save. Sebastian will take this defensive face-off. Gets it to the wing, looped around. Yazin went up the middle of the ice. We're not on the same page there. Richmond has it. They'll dump it into the corner. Content to just waste time here. Joseph is ridden off the puck. Richmond, we just give the puck away there. And puck is bouncing around 3-on-2 unless we get back into it. Richmond can't connect on that pass. Now they'll send it deep to the far corner. Now Yazin will go chase near side corner. Up the wall it comes. Yazin will make some moves. There we go. And a little soft pass. Put in by Sebastian. They'll fight along the wall. And Sonny will go in all the way from the other side. And look out, he's got a stretch pass if he sees it. He didn't. Sent to Sebastian. Sebastian will get it to Joe, who will try to find Yazin. Now up to Sonny. Sonny can't get there. Richmond has it at the red line right below me, and they send it in. They'll dump and change. And just a long shot. That was a shot by Oliver. He just missed that. Now we got the game here for 1 goal. It'd be nice to tie it in these next 3 minutes. We've had too many games where we lose 4-2, so I would like us to get off that 2. This is Harrison. He can't win it. Shot in on Evan. A great save. And that's an ice on St. James. Excited General's parents down there. And they are putting the pressure on now. Look out. And puck's still in. Now it's out. Gian was able to get it out. Richmond will send it up into the ceiling, and that should be a center dot face-off. Nope, they're going to put it just outside the Richmond zone there. Just under 3 minutes now to go in the second. Harrison won it back. Gian not able to get there. Henrik is there. Now, Gian trying to let it go by him. Tapped out and sent back in by Richmond. This is Jihan, sends it for Harrison. Harrison's got some room. If he can accelerate, he'll get contact at the blue line, dump it deep. And Richmond will just send it around Good keep in there initially. This is Jihan. He gets hauled down, and Hendrick will pick it up. Up to Jihan. And Jihan is tripped. That's a trip. How is that not a trip? And JB's letting the referee have it in front of the bench over there. Here comes Richmond. They're going to break it out to Jack. Jack will just fire it back in. And that's Wilder chasing. He'll pass. And that's an ice. And what? They call. And now the referee said no. And then he said, put his hand up and said, my bad. And he'll allow for an ice. That was. Now they should put it at center ice, I would think. Referee's over talking to Richmond, the coach, who's wondering what's going on. All right, now they are going to put it deep in the Richmond end. I give that referee credit for owning his mistake and now explain it to the coaches. Don't often see that. And so offensive face-off here for St. James. Sebastian will take it. And Hawk sent in feet, and what happened there? This referee. Now what's going on? No, they're going to call 2 penalties, matching penalties there. You can see the kids in the box. That's Sebastian and one of the generals. They got matching roughs. Not great for us because it shortens our bench. But it's still 5-on-5. Harrison will take this face off. Got it to Charlie. But Charlie was not able to hold on to it. Joseph will flip it up, out. That's offsides. Well, it was offside. Generals will send it in. Joseph will curl and trying to find Gabe. Gabe kicked it ahead. Charlie over there trying to help. Harrison avoids Charlie off the boards, trying to get it to himself. He can't. And he'll get sent back to Joseph. We got to get some people open here. Their legs are going to be dying. Richmond with the puck at the point. And a very high-level tip. Beautiful goal there by the Generals. And you're at the dreaded 4-2. And the crowd's all getting into it. Everyone's happy and screaming. They got their music playing. We need to punch back here. Richmond will win that face-off. Send it in. And we're going to get a bit of a break and get an icing call. 1:03 left to go. Evan, not too happy, sent that puck down. Some funniness going on here with Sonny and Gabe switching. Harrison going to try to draw it over to Sonny. Well, he did. Kept in. Now Gabe has it. Gabe fell down, or Harrison fell down. Now he'll try to get back into it. Oh, Harrison almost had a nice break there. Richmond will go play D to D. And right up the middle, Henrik fell asleep a little bit there, but a great play by him to get back into it, but he just gave the puck away. He had no pressure. We're going to keep possession there and find a teammate. This is Jack trying to do just that. He hits Gabe. Gabe will hustle after it. And he can't get there. Now Harrison has it. Gabe is on sides. Harrison will take contact, go into the corner, and he lost it. Now we get a breakaway bid here by Richmond, and Sonny loses it. He was avoiding contact there. Evan, a good job making the save. And that's the end of two. It is now 4-2 Richmond. Well, I'm watching the Richmond parents order pitchers. I don't know. Must have been the bar must have opened at noon. They're having a good old time up 4-2 here at the start of the third period. Plenty of time. Feel like we were down to this team last game when we tied them. So 17 minutes to go in the game. Shots are 18 apiece. It's like Wilder, Gion, and Yazin will start with Wilder taking that center spot. Ashton still in the box. That puck is drawn back by Wilder, go all the way back into his end. Picked up by Oliver. Tried to hit Yazin, and that's going to be an ice. Now Wilder will take this face off to Evans' right. He won it back, but there's a little bit of a push through by the Richmond player. They get it to the middle, and strong stick from Joseph. He'll go up the middle. He dropped it to Jihan all the way over to Yazin. Looks a little bit like our power play. Joseph, beautiful move. He's in. Oh, great save by the Richmond goalie. And that should not be an ice. I think Jihan let that go. Not sure about that call, but we'll take it. Offensive face-off in the Richmond end. Great start to the period there. High danger shot from Joseph just between the circles in the high slot. Now Sebastian fresh out of the box. He's going to be out there with Charlie and Sonny. 1 to the boards. Jacob will take it, and he tried to get it low to high. Richmond will get it out. And now I thought Evan had that there for a second. This is Joseph. He gets it out. He's still trying to rush. Charlie lets him have it. He's trying to find Sebastian. Now Charlie will go against the wall on the opposite side. He'll body down, and Sonny tried to get around and pick that puck up. Picked by Charlie back along the wall. Sent in and around to the weak side here. Comes Richmond. The puck is flipped out, and that will be an ice. We'll get some fresh legs on. Harrison will take this face off. He tried to win it over. His little face off move worked that time. He got it to G, and then Harrison got it on net, I think. Here comes Jack through traffic. He got hooked on the arms, and the referee's going to give him that penalty. And I don't know why that puck whistle was blown. He's going to call a hook, not a flash. I'm not sure who will come out here for our power play. Joe, Yazin, Charlie, Wilder, and Oliver. Now they're going to pull Wilder out and put Jihan in. So I think Joseph and Yazin will be the D. Charlie going to take the center. He's looking around asking who else is going to take the center. A great win by Charlie. Now this is Jihan. Shot in and a save. And Richmond able to get it out. Charlie will hustle back and get it. Up the boards to Joseph. Joseph across to Yazin, who hits Charlie. Charlie sent it over to Joseph, who had vacated that spot. Richmond will chase. Now, that was Oliver looking a little bit like Blake there. Sent through to Oliver. Couldn't find it. Was in his skates. And sent all the way back in. 1:15 to go here on this power play. Evan will send it around to Joseph. Stopped by Yazin. Yazin will come up the ice looking to set up. He dumps it in for Jihan. Jihan will get it. Joseph too late on the getting into the zone there. Now Charlie sent it in. Nope, hits the skate. Look out! Ooh, good play by Joseph. He's onside. Gets it over to Yazin. Yazin gets it back. Sent in and off the crossbar and up into the netting was Charlie's shot. 44 seconds to go on the man advantage. 4-2 Richmond. After we gave up a late goal there in the second period to make it 4-2. Now we'll just put a regular line out here. This is Sebastian, Gabe, and Sonny. One back to the point to Jack. Henrik gets it down into the corner. Trying to find Sebastian, couldn't do it, and out. Now we'll dribble all the way down. Henrik will get it. He'll carry this puck. Try to hit Sebastian. Sebastian trying to find Gabe. And he didn't hit the puck. I don't know how that's called a high stick. And now I don't know what's going on. I thought they called a high stick on Gabe. They must have called it on Richmond. 14 seconds to go on the power play. Sebastian will draw this puck back. And he missed Jack. Jack was a little too against the boards there. Now Henrik. Henrik sends it up the middle, but through everyone's feet. Great play there by Gabe. He's going to try to get the puck to the net. He can't do it. Puck is going to go up and good keeping for a second. This is Sebastian. Look out. He's going to, he's able to get it. He's going to take some contact. And so if you want to know the story of this game, here's another penalty on Richmond. Watch the blue jerseys away from the puck. Oh, nope, that was an offsides. Is that? And they're just too tired to skate. Trying to find Gabe there was Jack. Couldn't do it. Now the puck gets sent in and around near side corner for Jack. Now this is Sebastian. He'll chase far corner. He just gets ridden into the board. And puck was sent wide side. And then sent back in by Richmond. Near side corner, Richmond has it. They'll get it behind the net. That's Harrison. He'll pin the player, falls down, takes out his own player. No one's on the puck. And that puck luckily gets knocked out. D will change. They look tired. And Richmond will now get it into the zone, dump it deep, go chase. This is Joseph. Richmond grabs their own puck there. Low to high they go. Now back low. Oliver just sending it to the wall. Gabe is not there. Sent up front, saved by Evan. Here comes Gabe. Gabe's all alone. The save. Gabe probably wants that one back. Good job by St. James bringing Gabe there for that breakaway. So it's now 22-19 for St. James. We just can't get that hit the back of the net. Harrison will take the face off. And he sent it towards Wilder. Wilder had vacated there. Now puck is out. That's offsides if they touch it. This is Harrison. Harrison will send it over. And now we're trying to find Jihan. Jihan has it. He'll just send it in towards the goalie. Now Harrison, now he has it. Sent it out front. Sent in by Oliver. I think that hit Jihan. Jihan looks like he wasn't real happy about that shot. And now back comes a 2-on-1. Great play great hustle there by Oliver to get back into it. That pass was just a little bit too far for the Richmond player. That was offsides. Players. Yeah, that play was offsides. And they're going to call it outside. And coaches for Richmond not happy about that. But that was the right call. One by St. James. Along the wall. Back behind the net. Henrik will send it along. Now it's bounced out front for a minute. Richmond will just send it back down into the corner. And Charlie can't handle that. Sent back in by Richmond, and they're content to just keep wasting clock. And there's a bit of a hit there. Now it's Jack along the board. Sebastian's there. Sonny now up and out to Charlie. He can't get it. He'll forecheck a bit, and Richmond will dump it back in. We are very compressed here when we're trying to break out. The puck will dribble all back into the Richmond zone. And almost too many men there. And send out to Charlie. Charlie will regroup. Sends it up to Wilder. No ice. Wilder will try to avoid. Oh, it's a bit of a hook. And they're going to call the hook. Referee, Richmond coach is not happy again. No one's happy with the referees. Was a hook. He hooked Wilder trying to go for the puck. It could have been called interference too. All right, we really need to score on this power play here. Charlie will take the center. Joseph, Oliver, Charlie, and Yazin. One over to Oliver kept in. Now this is Dion out front. Kept poked in there by Charlie. He's got Yazin has Joseph. Good keep in over to Jihan. Jihan one timers it. And a nice save. He didn't get all of it. And now that puck is cleared out by Richmond. Puck gets sent back in. Oliver will go and chase. He'll get it over to Charlie. Charlie will come up through the middle. You know, good little play there by Charlie. And that's going to be about a minute left. There's no ice. I don't know why the referee. Oh, what happened there? Must have been it. I don't really know what that call was. Referee's talking about it. I didn't see anything bad. They may actually change this call. Nope. All right. Well, a minute to go here. 49 seconds on the power play. That was sent for Sonny. He couldn't get it. Bounced back in. Now Henrik out to Jack. Up to Wilder. Wilder can't handle it, but it's in the zone. Richmond will just fire it all the way back down. Evan will play it to Henrik. Henrik up the wall to no one. There's no one there. He just sent it up. And now it gets bounced down into Jack. He'll fire. A lot of people passing without looking. Now, far corner. 8 seconds to go. That's going to do it in the power play. And here comes Jack at speed. He'll avoid a hit. Now he gets hit up high. That was awful high. This is Sonny trying to get the puck. And bad bounce. He had all Wilder for a second. Now Richmond will get it into the zone. Evan will direct it to the side there. And now St. James can't get it out. Fire through traffic. Richmond has it in the near side corner, and they'll go low to high to the defenseman who will shoot it through. It got tipped. Evan will gobble that up. We'll get a face-off with 6.5 minutes to go in the game. 24-20 are the shots, St. James. This loss may knock us out of I think we're knocked out of the CBHL playoffs, but a loss here may knock us out of the state playoffs. Here comes Charlie. He's up into the zone. Along the wall, still trying to get to the puck. Avoid some contact there, and Richmond's going to get it back and send it up. Harrison, a good pass to Charlie. They're on sides. Gabe's out front. Sent in. Gabe couldn't get his stick down. Sebastian on the draw here. Wins it back to Joseph. Jihan there with a stuff attempt. Didn't work. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Ashton tried, push through. That didn't work. Far corner, up the wall, a little bit of a high stick sent out by Richmond. Oliver will go fetch it. He's going to read Jihan if he wants him. He's going to try it. And Jihan's going to get behind the defense. Oh, just a good tip. Jihan circling. Fire through traffic. Tipped in and score. What a play there. I think that's Sonny that got it, right? Yeah, and it's 4-3 now. 5 minutes to go. Might be Jihan's second assist. All right, boys. 5 minutes here to get this tied up. Push-through try by Richmond. Doesn't work. St. James will control off that face-off. Now it's battled around here. Jack being strong. Now Gabe can't handle it. He's on another side. Usually both Gian and him play this left side. Now not running the clock for us. We'll take that. I'm busy watching. Referees didn't catch it, so hopefully we get an extra 30 seconds here. That puck is out. Jihan trying to get it around. And here comes Richmond. And now that went wide of the net. Jihan's going to get it up, but he centered it in the middle. Here comes Gabe. Gabe's going to go try to chase his own pass. That line was gassed. Out comes some fresh legs. Here comes Richmond. There. Bump it in. That player gets dumped. I don't know why we just reached on the ice to throw their player his stick back. And that should be an icing. We're lucky we didn't get a penalty there. Well, a little over 4 to go here. We'll get a face-off to Evans left. Harrison will take this face-off. One back for Richmond through traffic. Evan makes a good save. Harrison can't win that one either. Richmond will get it back to the point. They'll send it deep into the corners. We've got to work here if we're going to get this puck out. Just under 4 minutes to go. And here we go. We do have a little bit of a break. Sent over to Charlie through his legs. He gets mobbed. Harrison will poke it ahead and just didn't get there. No, you got to get it deep. No, Richmond with some fancy moves. And Joseph has it. He lost it briefly. Now he gets it up, kicked out by Yazin. Settle down. Need some players getting high here. They're all compressed. Yazin can't handle that pass a little too hard. Harrison deflects it off into the far corner. And you got to move it. Joseph has it. And Harrison with a stick lift. He'll send it back around and settle it down to Oliver. We've got Yazin. And boom, we hit him. He'll avoid the hit. He lost it. The Richmond player fell in the puck, and he's not going to move. Harrison with a stupid play there. Almost got all the parents are upset when he Richmond player just laying on the ice there. And Harris is going to skate back to the bench and probably get yelled at. And I think it's going to be offensive face-off. We can call a timeout here, maybe. 2:48 to go. Has the look of a timeout. Not yet. But we have our... Oh, so they called a penalty. I completely missed that. They called a penalty. There's 2 minutes on the board for Richmond. So we're going to get a 5-on-4 with 2:48 to go. Evan will stay in net. Charlie on the face-off. And Joseph can't keep it in. Richmond controlling the puck. Oliver can't get there. And now back comes Richmond. That puck goes up into the netting, and they burned about 40 seconds there. So 1:40 left to go in the power play. Just under, well, it's 2:28, just under 2.5 minutes to go. Yazim will take this draw. And Charlie goes in there and scoops it out. Good job by him. Gabe comes off. It's like the Ovi play. Oliver will take a hard hit against the boards, gets it in deep. Charlie has it. He stick handles over to Oliver. Back to Jihan. Oh! Good save by the Richmond goalie there. Joseph vacated the blue line, and now he'll line back up. He's going to dump it deep now. Dump it deep. Now Richmond just going to waste time. There's 1 minute to go here on this power play. To Jihan. Jihan gets it in. He'll let everyone skate by him. Beautiful pass to Yazin. Yazin tried to kick it to his stick. Couldn't do it. 1:30 to go now. 40 seconds on the penalty. Jihan's going to lose it through traffic. And St. James not skating. I mean, they need to move here, boys. Down by a goal. Just over a minute to go. At this point, I might pull Evan. We can get it in and get some pressure. Now, what are we doing? Get the puck in. And we are just gassed. Puck comes to Oliver. He can't keep it in. All the way back out to Joseph. 8 seconds to go in the power play. 1 minute to go in the game. Evan is almost out. That puck goes to Jihan. Jihan just going to go to the net. Nope, he dropped it for Yazin. Now he's in the middle. He's getting hooked like crazy. We're watching. And Evan was halfway to the bench. Good play by Oliver. And that's going to be an ice. 30 seconds to go. I imagine we will call a timeout here. Yep. We can call a timeout. 30 seconds to go in the game. Down by a goal. Shots are 30 St. James, 21 for Richmond. We've had some chances here. It's not able to make it. Well, if this score holds up, I'll give the kids credit for putting out a good effort here on this long trip down here and a super late game last night. The injury to Blake and all, and they've done a good job fighting through this game, even though I've seen them play better. Let's hope they can get some hockey god love here and get this tied up. 30 seconds to go. All right, here they come. Harrison has joined them. Let's see. It's Joseph, Keon, Harrison, Sonny, Oliver. Who's zooming in here? Oliver and Yazin. Harrison on the faceoff. He's got to win this now. And he goes haul down, still in feet. Now Keon has it. Set wide. This is Yazin. Yazin all the way up to Joseph. Joseph to Jihan. Oh, Jihan almost picked a corner. He got taken down. We need that rebound. 13 seconds to go. What? All the way down? Are you kidding? That's a bad call. What are we doing? No, he's just going to be outside the zone. 10 seconds to go here. Harrison's going to win this face-off. And he does. Jasmine has it. Oh, he's just hold. Play. And that's nice. With 1 second left. Oh, they just let that go off. No, the referee is going to, they let the time go off. There's probably 2 seconds left. They're going to add some time back on. Harrison's going to have to shoot this off the, face-off here. Two seconds left to go. Richmond parents not happy. Now they put 0.3 seconds on. Now back to 2. They're playing games with the clock here. Harrison is just going to shoot this. I'll try to zoom in. No one back. Harrison's just going to try to shoot it off the face-off. If I'm the Richmond player, I'm just going to fall on the puck. I don't know why he put Yasmin over there. 2 seconds to go. Oh, he hasn't got the shot off. But a save there by the Richmond goalie, and that is going to do it. Your final score here is 4-3 Richmond. I don't know when our next game is, but if you've been tuning in all season, thank you. And hopefully we see you, I think, in the AHS playoffs.